Well, everybody, welcome to Outlaw TV.
Cause we like to hunt, fish, and play out in the mud. That's the way we do round here, so now you know what's up.
So I had pretty much promised yesterday that I would get another video up today of the Roadster body being back on the rolling chassis. So here pretty much it is. Everybody, please excuse my extremely messy garage, but this car's been torn apart for quite a while. And yeah, you know how when you got stuff scattered all over the place, you start shoving stuff in holes and, oh look, there's a spot right there. And hey, look, there's a spot right there. So excuse everything. I need to get in here and seriously get cleaned up. But last night we basically just rolled the car back and put the body on the frame and rolled the car back inside, and that was the extent of it. Kind of just stood around and stared at it for a while. But I'm not going to show you today because, again, I want to have some stuff for video. But I had a small incident with my dash and decided to repaint some of it, and it still needs to go into clear. So I'm planning on getting that done later on this evening. And so hopefully tomorrow I can show you the dash with some gauges in it and let you have a look at that. Hopefully Friday I've got a piece that I made. It's called a bolster. If you see this little step in the body right here, this bolster goes right here, wraps all the way around the other side, brings it up. It's going to be upholstered the same color as the car. Not the car itself, but the same color as the seats and everything. And I'm going to go drop it off at the upholstery shop, I think Friday afternoon when I get out of work. Yeah, Don, Dr. Blast, their place is right across buildings from an upholstery shop that I kind of am hoping to be able to get to do the car. So let me go ahead and just do a walk around. This car has been an extremely long project, a lot longer than I normally take to get something together and get it out on the street. Sorry, I can't back away from it yet. Just give me a second to get over here. All right, here we go. Usually it's never taken me this long to get something together and on the street for myself, but you know, with working on customer cars and stuff like that, I just don't have the motivation to come and work on it. Plus I've run into a lot of little hiccups here and there with things that, you know, just problems that arise when you're building a car, and got discouraged, so I stepped away from it for a while. But now I think we're on the right track again. I got to pull the grille shell back off of it because my only jacking point for the front suspension is off of the axle itself, which is behind the grille shell. So I got to pull the grille shell back off and jack the car up, get it up on jack stands, and start bolting the body down where it belongs. I got to cut a couple of holes in the floor of the body, one to access the master cylinder so you can put fluid in it. I got to do a couple of holes for some wires to go through. Just lots of little things that I got to get done. I'm going to get the tail lights bolted back on it, get a fake license plate and license plate frame on it because I got to get my my license plate lights hooked up, and get the windshield frame on it, the crossbar for that goes behind the dash between windshield frame to windshield frame and then back up to the firewall. So I can start doing wiring because my fuse panel hangs off of that along with all my switches. And like I said, get the windshield frames back on it so I can have a windshield cut and just start buttoning things up, start getting some pieces together so I can get the undercar exhaust going, and lots of button up stuff here and there. Get battery cables run so we can get a battery in it, fire the motor. Motor came out of my dad's actual running 1932 Ford pickup. He decided to build a little bit better, a little bit stronger motor, performance wise, and he had this one laying around. It was a complete running motor, so I picked it up off of him to throw it in here to keep from having to build a motor because everything I had needed to be built. So that's pretty much the gist of it, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing off and see about getting some work done, and this might actually be the whole video itself. Really haven't quite thought too much more about what I'm going to do for this evening video wise, but I'm thinking this might actually be it. So, step back here so we can see it a little bit better. All right. Well, in case I don't get back to you, thanks for watching Outlaw TV. Hit that like button. Send me a couple of comments. Subscriptions would be great. And probably going to do some sort of giveaway here in a couple of days. There's a tote back here in the back that's got a bunch of stuff from my shop, and it's got some t-shirts. Maybe I'll give some t-shirts away or something like that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and again, like, comment, and subscribe.